Hello dear parents and students, welcome to TestprepKart. In this video, we are going to be talking about MBBS in India versus MBBS abroad. So if you are a medical aspirant, whether from India or an NRI, and if you want to pursue medicine, and if you are confused whether to pursue medicine from India or from any other foreign institute, this video is exactly what you need right now, because in this video we are going to be talking about the pros and cons of studying MBBS in India versus MBBS abroad. In that, we include all the courses that we offer, that the other institutes offer, that all the fee structure of Indian private and government medical colleges, whereas the fee structure that the foreign medical institute offer. Apart from that, the study material, the study quality, the infrastructure, the facilities that Indian institute provide versus the institute of other countries. So brace yourself, hold on and watch the full video carefully. Apart from that, one thing that I want to talk to you about, that we also have started NRI ebook for NRI students who are preparing for NEET. So if you want to check that out, please see below in the link given in the description. So let's begin our topic now. First of all, why to study abroad? Let me tell you one thing very carefully, that a lot of medical aspirants every year give the NEET exam, that is National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test, for getting admission in the medical courses, that is MBBS and BDS. The total number of students applying to study MBBS is far greater than what it used to be a couple of years ago. If we see the data as per the Medical Council of India, a total of 542 government and private medical colleges are present in India, which provide for a total of 79,855 seats for the students who successfully clear NEET examination. But only a fraction of students get these seats, that is 79,000 seats, because the total number of students who are giving the NEET exam is more than 15 lakh. So competition is very tough, and that's why a lot of students opt for studying MBBS abroad, because firstly, abroad institutions provide state-of-art medical universities clubbed with unmatched amenities and competed with the world-class faculty, making the students MBBS studying abroad a major success. Indian and NRIs both. And studying MBBS out of the country not only provides the students with international exposure, but also an opportunity to practice in a foreign land, and also getting a holistic experience that is cherished lifelong. So apart from that, let's go on to MBBS in India versus abroad eligibility amongst the others. Let me tell you one thing, it's not that if we study MBBS abroad we cannot practice in India later, because what all institute that we are going to talk about today, all are approved by MCI, that is the Medical Council of India. So we need not to bother about that. As we know, in India, a lot of colleges offer MBBS, both government and private. The top medical colleges in India include AIIMS, New Delhi, PGIMER, Chandigarh, then Vellore, CMC Vellore, AFMC, Pune, Kasturba Medical College, Manipal, etc. And as we have already discussed, that although the list of medical colleges is pretty high in India, but still the ratio of the number of seats for medical students aspirants is India is really low. And that's for the reason we or many of the students aspire to take career choices to a foreign land. And another option to study MBBS, that is in the foreign land, The best institutes and the institute that Indian and NRI students opt for MBBS most of the times or maximum include Vinnytsia National Medical University, Ukraine. That's a European country, Ukraine, and provide a state-of-art medical facility. Apart from that, Altai State Medical University, Russia, AMA School of Medicine, Philippines, and so on. According to the reports published by a leading news source, the number of Indian students going abroad for MBBS course is rising steeply. They also state that there is a constant rise in the students who are issued eligibility certificate to study MBBS abroad every single year. Now, what all we are going to study and discuss in this video. Firstly, the entrance exam for MBBS in India versus the entrance and eligibility criteria to study MBBS abroad. The second thing, MBBS course fees in India versus abroad. Top MBBS colleges in India versus abroad. And the MBBS course fees and eligibility criteria. Let's begin with the first one, that is entrance exam. So, for getting MBBS college, whether in India or in abroad, if you are an Indian student or an NRI, you have to give NEET UG examination, that is National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test. About the eligibility criteria, the entrance exam is same for both of those. The eligibility criteria for Indian colleges first. First of all, in order to get admission in Indian Medical College, the candidate must have completed 12th class examination from any CBSE, ISC or state board. Secondly, he must have completed 12th with mandatory subjects biology, physics and chemistry. Thirdly, the candidate must have 50% in 12th PCB, that is physics, chemistry and biology. And fourthly, the age of candidate must be greater than 17 years. Now coming to eligibility criteria for studying MBBS abroad, the candidate must have completed 12th from CBSE or ISC or state board. The mandatory subjects in 12th should be physics, chemistry and biology, just like the which is required for studying MBBS in India. The third thing is the candidate must have scored at least 50% in physics, chemistry and biology. And there is an additional thing here that the candidate must have scored at least 50% in English examination also. Why this is so? Let me tell you that if we want to study in any of the foreign university, they do not want to fight or anything or do something about communication. They want to make sure that at least what they are trying to teach is something what we are able to learn. If we are not able to learn because of the language or communication barrier, there is no point in studying. So there are two things which are required. Firstly, 50% or more in English examination in 12th standard, and also an English eligibility test that we'll talk about later. Next is the age of candidate should not be less than 17 years and the maximum age of candidate should be 25 years. Why we have said so? Because the maximum age of giving NEET examination for undergraduate course is 25 years. But if you are an NRI student, you can also opt for MBBS abroad after 25 years by giving the examination, the entrance examination of your particular country. Keep that in mind. Coming to the duration of MBBS, it is 5.5 years, that is 4.5 years academics and 1 year internship in India. Whereas if we pursue MBBS abroad, the course duration comes up for 5 to 5.5 or 6 years including the internship, depending on the country and curriculum of that particular country that you are going to opt the college of. Coming to the fee structure, The fee structure of government medical college in India accounts for, it ranges from 11,000 INR to 7.5 lakh for complete course, and for private medical colleges it ranges from 20 lakh rupees to 80 lakh for complete course, that is 5.5 years. Coming to the fee structure of MBBS abroad, it ranges from 15 lakh rupees to 60 lakh per year. So for 5 years it is approximately 2 to 3 crore, that is the maximum limit, and minimum approximately 60 to 70 lakh rupees, and that's account for approximate range similar to what the private MBBS colleges in India provide. Now coming to the MBBS in India, we have already covered entrance examination, eligibility criteria, and admission procedure. Let's discuss the admission procedure again in detail. There is no specific admission procedure for MBBS in India. What just happens? The admission of candidate is based upon the entrance examination and marks scored in that examination. The admission procedure starts by taking the medical entrance examination. That is, you have to give the NEET UG examination. Now, if you clear the examination, which I know that you all will, a merit list is released based on the marks scored in the examination, and then students are then called for the counseling based on their ranking in the examination. So you have to give the entrance exam, you have to wait for merit list, and then you have to go for the counseling. If we go for medicine or MBBS abroad, then first is, see, let's also discuss the pros of MBBS abroad, because a lot of students are skeptical about it, that what is the cost of study, what are the infrastructure amenities that would be provided to me, is the college MCI approved or not, is the practical learning provided to me or not. Then let me tell you something, that all the colleges that we will talk about here, and we have also a separate video for all the list of medical colleges abroad which are best, low cost and economical. So firstly, let's come to practical learning. The medical college of abroad focus on providing a practical learning experience to the students. The students have a chance to learn from professional doctors and undertake a training program from affiliated hospitals, and the cost of study certainly is lower than that of India, if not equal. If we talk about private medical colleges in India, a lot of them are offering the medical course, that is MBBS, for more than 1.5 crore rupees. At least the course of study MBBS abroad is comparatively lesser than this, if not equal. And also, if we talk about the infrastructure, it is far, far better than the medical colleges in India. And it includes equipment, laboratory, and enough space for experiment and research. About MCI approval, the degree received from abroad medical universities are approved by the Medical Council of India. The doctors get a medical license, and then they can practice in India after clearing an exam known as Foreign Medical Graduate Examination, that is FMGE. It's just a clearance examination just to ensure that you have studied well and you are able to practice in India, and the government of India and people can trust on you. About the international recognition, that is the biggest plus point. The students who complete MBBS from abroad get a chance to interact with the people from a different community. Moreover, they get international recognition when they come back to India. Apart from that, the eligibility criteria that we have already talked about, and the entrance exam which is already there, that is NEET entrance examination. About the eligibility criteria, we have certain word, and then admission procedure. Again, same thing, there is no specific admission procedure, just like what was there in the MBBS seat in India. The students who meet minimum eligibility criteria can apply directly at the abroad medical university of his or her choice. In case the student qualifies for admission, the admission letter or the invitation letter will be sent to the student via email. The student can now prepare for the required documents like official transcript and the medical insurance, visa, other documents, NOC, amongst the others, as per the requirement of university. Finally, the candidate can book their ticket and register for the class of university which they are going to take admission in. About the MBBS course fees abroad, if we study MBBS from countries like USA, UK, Australia, New Zealand, it is it is much costlier and the expenses can go beyond 1 CR, that is 1 crore Indian national rupees. But the countries of Asia like the Russia, Ukraine, China, the MBBS course fees is much less. Let's talk about them. In Russia, the average course fees per year is approximately 18 to 25 lakh. In Ukraine, 18 to 22 lakh. China, 20 to 50 lakh per year. Philippines, 18 to 30 lakh per year. And Kyrgyzstan, 9 to 12 lakh per year. So that's about MBBS in India and MBBS abroad. Now the students, that is you, who have read about MBBS in India and MBBS abroad in detail, now the ball is in your court. However, however, it is advisable that the students ensure to get the right medical college, whether in India or abroad. So a bit of research about the MBBS colleges will help you guys to get a clear picture of your career choice and selection of college. Now you know everything. It is going to be totally your discretion that you want to pursue MBBS from India or from any other foreign medical university. Take the right decision, take the informed decision. You have all the information. Now go for it. I hope this video was much of help for you. If you have any doubts, comment down below in the comment section. And if you want to connect directly and solve something, you can talk to us by the link given in description below. For more such updates, click subscribe to TestprepKart channel to get the latest and fresh video for every single topic related to MBBS course. Thank you.